Live from Arlington, Texas. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Texas Rangers.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
Texas Rangers.
And on the mound for Texas in this one, Jacob deGrom. How about a scouting report on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Coming up on the first pitch, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And we're underway in Arlington. And another
that's
ball.
Off the plate. Ball 2.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. On the inside corner for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
The other way, and he beats the shift. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Fouled off left side. Springer on at first. Nobody out. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Quick toss to first.
No,
and Springer's in there safely. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1.
Out.
On to first, double play. Back in Arlington, and the starter for Toronto, Kevin Gausman. How about a report on him, Chris?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And downstairs. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Wyatt Langford stands in now and watches strike 1. And that's in there at the knees.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Here's a 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Corey
And there's a foul ball. On a line. Varsho brings it in.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Jock Peterson in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Ball, that's too high.
Off the plate inside. And the count is 3-1. Now a quick throw to first. He's back safely. And the 3-1. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A two-run homer. The Rangers score first. It's 2-0. Close one doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. Two down, nobody on.
Ball two.
Just missed. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Carrying well. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. So two down. Up next for the Rangers, Evan Carter. Line drive, climbs the ladder and makes the catch. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Anthony Santander. And that one upstairs, ball one.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Just missed.
Hey!
Here's a 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Leadoff man retired here in the second. In the air to left center. Carter on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's two away. And now it's Dalton Varsho. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Off the plate, ball
this
one.
guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back at Globe Life Field, bottom half of inning number 2. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Second baseman, Josh Smith.
And he drops it down the third baseline. And it goes just foul. Popped up. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. This one in the air. And that's the third out. Back in Arlington, new inning getting started. And now for the Jays, number 7. That's a laser base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock. He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
First and second, no outs. And now the shortstop, Jimenez. And a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Nope, outside.
This one in the air, center field. Carter under it, and there are 2 outs. Two outs, runners at first and second. So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger. He's 0 for 1. That one lifted to left. Langford turns to the right on the move. Makes the catch. Inning over. As we go to the last of the third. And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Brandon Nimmo.
Well, these Rangers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
And a base hit up the middle. And a good start to the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Two consecutive base hits for this team. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Seager at the plate now. That's ball one. First and second, no outs here in the last half of the third. That one finds the corner, and it's a ball and a strike. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe. In comes the run from second. It's 4-zip.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
No outs, runners at first and second. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Now batting first baseman.
2 aboard with 1 out. So next to hit for Texas, Jake Berger. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball to right. Barger on the move. Snags it on the run. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Rangers, center fielder, Evan Carter.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
2 on, 2 outs. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Start of the 4th, and now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. On the corner for a strike. 0-1.
Well, these Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Next one misses. Ball 2.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Payoff pitch. Base knock right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And it's fouled away.
Nope, that's down.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Guerrero aboard here at first with nobody out. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That one almost got him. That's off the mark,
off the plate.
and the count's even at 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two now.
Ball 3.
Man at first, one away. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third, and he's got no chance. He's out.
Now batting, center fielder, Dalton Buster.
And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike. The Rangers leading by 4. Top half of inning number 4. And there's a ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Back at Globe Life Field, bottom of the 4th, Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers.
Josh Young.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, second baseman, Josh Smith.
Just missed. Foul ball there. Fought off foul. Next offering is outside. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Rangers.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Kyle Higashioka. First time up was a pop out. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one misses. And a count now even up. And they'll do it again.
That's ball 3.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity. Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Ball inside.
Just
outside
missed.
That's a ball.
Higashioka, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Hey.
Smash to the left side. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. We go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Jays, number 7.
Number 7.
There's a strike.
Well, these Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now 1-2. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Gets it to first. Awesome play there.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jimenez in the box now. Takes strike 1. And he swings through that one. 1 out, the runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball, still 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Not close with that one, and the count is 2-2. Swing and a bouncer. He steps on the bag, and they get the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, George Springer.
Hey.
That one not close. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Tommy Nance.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And a man aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now it's Corey Seager.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one inside, and now 3-0. And there's the automatic. Liner, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Peterson in the box now. Takes strike 1. Grounder might be 2. The flip.
No,
in there safely.
Hey, I got to give him credit for busting down to first to beat out that hit. Speed is obviously not a big part of his game.
That's a slider for a strike. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Runner from third comes across. They take the force out, and that is a big first out. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers.
Center fielder, Evan Carter.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Two on, 1 out. Inside, just
inside.
missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. On to Jimenez. That's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Young.
Quick move to first, and he's back in safely. The Rangers up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5.
That's ball 2.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And it remains 2-2. Carter leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Slider misses outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a payoff pitch. In the air, right field, Barger under it. And that is that. Back in Arlington, and now for the Jays, Addison Barger. Sliced hard but foul. Strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And a base hit into left field. That'll play. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The 0-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Here's the 0-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Anthony Santander at the plate.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. That one missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Langford settles underneath it. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. And now the catcher comes up to him. Alejandro Kirk, 1 for 2.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that is that.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 68.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Ball.
Swing and a foul straight back. The 1-1. In the air to left center. Santander on the move to the alley. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Next up for Texas, Kyle Higashioka. Ball
That's a
one,
ball.
no strikes. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Ball inside.
Check swing called strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a
No,
ground
that's a foul ball.
and it goes just foul. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Ball, that's low. Ball 2.
Next
Ball,
offering
that's
misses.
inside.
3 balls, no strikes. Right through there for a strike. Yeah, that one is inside, and it's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
2 outs, runner at first. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. And that one is lifted in the air. Santander on the move to the gap. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Carter Baumler.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Fly ball down the line. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. This one in the air, center field. Carter on his way over. Makes the catch for the out. Here's the third baseman. 2 for 2, so he's got to be feeling good right now.
He's turning a special day into something magical with how easy he's making it look at the plate.
And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
2-0. On the ground to the left, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Here's the throw.
Now batting, second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Man at second. And a foul ball. Ground ball left side. And that's just foul. The 0-2.
Foul ball.
And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Man on second, 2 down. And that's a little bit high.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Cindy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
0-2 now. Got him. One up, one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Josh Peterson.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 down.
No, that's a tough play for the infielder.
New pitcher on here, Louis Varland.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Berger now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Hammered down the right side, but foul. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job of that. And it looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he makes it all the way to third. So a costly throwing error there.
Center fielder, Evan Carter.
That one fouled off. Oh, 1 down.
Ball, that's out.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That clips the corner. That's down and in. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. In comes the run from third to add on. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Young in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The 0-2. Ball 1 there. Chases swing. Now an appeal to first. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Back at Globe Life Field, and the batter is George Springer.
George Springer.
A good first pitch changeup there. In order to be effective, you've got to really sell it. Good arm speed, and it's got to be down in the zone.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. And they've got their first run. It's 7-1.
That could be one of those swings that really helps spark this offense.
That's in there. Strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Langford under it, and there's 1 down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero
For the Blue
Jr.
Jays,
He's
first
got the
baseman,
power,
Vladimir
but
Guerrero
great
Jr.
contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
All one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And that one fouled off. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Way out front for strike 2. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. 2 away.
Now pitching
Taking
for the
over on the mound for the
Rangers,
Rangers, Dominic
number
Hamill.
53.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
All one.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. 2 down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now
These days,
batting,
most outfielders
catcher,
play pretty
Alejandro
deep,
Kirk.
and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
That's to
Foul,
third
foul, foul.
and foul ball. Close, but called a ball. And the count even 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Santander off of first with 2 away. On the ground to third. They get the force, and that will end the inning. Back in Arlington,
Leading off for
bottom of the 8th.
Rangers,
Josh
second
Smith
baseman,
stepping in for the Rangers.
Josh Smith.
You have to be creative
Ball,
pitching
that's
against
inside.
bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
That one
Ball,
off
that's
the mark.
outside.
Yeah, that's ball 2. And a foul ball. And now
Ball
the
3.
count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Grounds one to short. Jimenez slings to
You're
first.
out.
One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
And
Oh,
that
one.
misses. And it's 1-0.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The 1-1. And that one hammered. This one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 away now.
Now pitching for
Eric
Toronto,
Lauer gets the
number
call from the
56.
pen.
I think it's got to be a little
Lauer.
tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Swing and a pop-up. And that will drop foul. Man at second. And it's strike 2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
Swing and he popped it up. And that is the third out of the inning. We go to the
Leading off
ninth,
for the Blue
and now
Jays,
for the Jays,
center fielder,
Dalton Varsho. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Hamill, 27 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2021. Right side, hard hit. Throw is high and over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. Safe to say he's grabbed our attention with this performance. 3 hits, 3 at-bats, and a chance to make it 4 for 4.
Yeah, this has been a really fun start to his career. Definitely making a splash.
And it's fouled away. Varsho gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Nope, that's down.
Not even close there. And a count 2-1. Swing and a foul out of play. The Rangers up big in this one here at the top of the ninth.
Ball, that's down.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Langford makes the play.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That's to third. Young. 1 at second.
Out.
Out. A
Got it.
double play to end it.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The